Welcome back to the Wizard Shop, and it is time to get into the holiday spirit. Many of you have seen Hoovies Garage, his video he did on Secret Santa he just did, and this was the result of it. Let's talk about this really cool van. Let's get started. So like I just mentioned, this van is a result of Hoovies Garage. I was in the previous video that he did where he gave away 5 cars, and this one sat in the background, so sad, no one wanted it, no one wanted to pick it, but I had a plan for this thing, not for me really, but for someone else. This is a 1994 Ford E150 Econoline van, but it is a conversion van. It's been converted inside, it's got all kinds of lights and nice seats, and we'll take a look here in a minute and show you. But when I saw this thing sitting there, I was like, I've got to choose that one because I know I have a home for it. We'll talk about what I found wrong with this, what it took to get it up to snuff, which really wasn't a whole lot. And we'll take a look around it. Let's go ahead and take a look under the hood. There's really not much to see in here because the engine sits way deep in the body on this thing, but it has the 5.8 liter V8, which is basically a 351. And it has 210 horsepower, 325 pounds of torque. It actually had decent power when I drove it. It also drove really well. It doesn't need a whole lot as far as driving concerned. But it did have a squeaking belt. It was really loud when I was driving it here to the shop during Hoovies' video. And I also noticed a coolant smell. It was pretty strong. The coolant smell ended up being just a heater hose connection. Let me show you where that's at. So if you look back there, you can see a hose clamp. The O-rings were bad, the plastic little connector was bad, and it was just leaking coolant all over the belt. That's also why the belt was squealing and making noise. We were able to just replace the connector, reconnect the hose with a new hose clamp, and it's totally fixed and happy again. So to solve the squealing belt issue, it had coolant dripping on it for so long, the belt was actually kind of spongy. All the pulleys are fine, so when we took the old belt off, we just put a new belt on. That's all we did. You can take a look from over here. Brand new belt down there. No more squealing, no more noises, no more leaks. I'll go ahead and start it up for you guys, but it runs really well. I'm really happy with it. Let me start it up. So that took care of our coolant leak. We also took care of our squealing noise on the belt. It really didn't need anything else. Like I said, when I drove it here, it starts right up. It drives perfectly. There's no check engine light. It doesn't shake or shimmy or misfires or anything like that. It runs very smooth. The cruise control works perfectly. The heater works great. The AC works great. The wipers, the lights, the brakes are great. We checked those out here on the Hoovies Garage video. I kind of looked under it and they look fine. Like I said, it drove really nice. It floated down the highway. So this is going to be a nice cruiser for who's getting this van. So we're not going to get into a full restoration of this thing. The goal was to make it safe and make it drivable. And it is now. They can take it on the highway and know that it also has brand new tires all the way around. Let's take a look. The previous owner put brand new Michelin Defenders on it. It still has the little nipples. These are brand new tires. Probably less than 500 miles on them. Maybe that's why it rode so nice, but that's good to know that they're not going to be looking for a set of tires. While we're at it, we'll just take a look around the body. I really like this color. Do you like it, Mrs. Wizard?
It's special.
It says 1994, doesn't it?
Oh, very much.
I think it's cool. The side's not dented or rusted out real bad. There is some rust right here. And in the back there on the rear quarter panel. But Hoovie got this van for $900, so I guess I can't complain that it runs and drives perfectly fine, and AC and heat works. What else can you ask for $900? Back here it does have a dent in the rear door. Maybe somebody backed into a trailer or something. And it has these weird things installed on it. I think it had a roof rack or some kind of, I don't know what, but we didn't put that back on. That's not going to be necessary for someone to have a nice little cruiser. Let me come around to this side. There's really no rust down there on this side. It's pretty clean looking. No broken glass. No dents on this side. And it does have some clear coat peeling right here on the fender flares, but all in all, not too bad. The front end's got the faded forward headlights like they all are, but it's really in pretty good shape. Let's take a look at the interior.
Okay, Car Wizard, I really am having flashbacks. I know I mentioned at the end of our last video, but I really do feel like I'm having flashbacks of when my dad owned one of these when I was in high school.
As you can see, it's got 195,000 miles on it. I could see this easily got another 100,000 miles on it. Very easily. I've seen some of these vans that they have 280, 290, 300 on them, so it should last a little while for them. It did have an airbag light flashing, but that goes away when you turn on the engine. You can see all the nice wood trim and everything that was part of the conversion package.
And a few extra pieces.
Yeah, it's seen better days, but it's still very decent. It's got nice pillow top seats, very comfortable. The couple I'm going to give this to are an older couple, and they frequently have doctor's appointments and medical visits and things, and I believe this will be a great vehicle. They can easily get in and out of it and travel down the road just nice and quiet and smooth. I'm getting older myself. I don't like cars just banging all over the place and hitting expansion joints and I'm not much into that anymore, so I can totally dig why these are so cool with the older crowd. Check it out, Mrs. Wizard. I'll turn on the center lights down the roof down the center. There you go. It's got the mood lighting.
Wow.
Let's go ahead and hop into the back area and take a look.
Whoa, Wizard.
So back here it has the captain's chairs again, very soft and plush, comfortable seating. The rear AC works, heater and everything in the back. That's very handy and very nice. And then it has a very comfortable bench seat in the back that can fold down into a small bed. As you can tell, it's not brand new. It's an older vehicle, but I think it's going to do very well for what they're going to need it for. All in all, it's pretty decent. Let's take a look at open the rear doors and see what it looks like in the back. So it looks like somebody was storing shoes. Maybe is that shoes or something, Mrs. Wizard?
No, they use it for organizing.
And I think that the connections for the electric seat thing are missing or disconnected, and there's some wiring here or there, I think this is for a fan. And you can see there are some pipes here that they use to mount something in here. I'm not sure what it was, but we're just leaving that be. We're not going to even reinstall any of that. I almost think somebody lived in here or worked and lived out of this van at some point. So that's kind of the vibes I get from it. But it's in pretty decent shape. We're not going to place this on the lift. We did inspect it with a creeper underneath, but it's got the fiberglass runners along the bottom, and it can literally take 20 or 30 minutes to get this on the lift. And I know from driving it, it drives and runs very well, so I'm not going to mess with that too much. I don't want to break their fiberglass side steps or anything. The frame is way deep inside, right around in here, and then you got these side steps that hang way down. It can be very difficult to get these vans on a lift. They're one of the harder vehicles to actually get on a lift. But the wipers are good. We did check all the lights. It is ready to be given away. So the time has come to finally part ways with this van and do what I intended to do with it, give it away to someone. Let me go inside the office and go get the couple I'm going to give it to, and we'll do the big reveal. It's time to give this thing away. I'll be right back.
So hey, I moved the camera so when he brings them in, they won't see the camera. He's actually getting Crazy D's mom and dad. Okay, they used to have a minivan and it died. And right now they're driving an old truck that Crazy D lent them and kind of never gave back. So they are in desperate need of a big vehicle to drive in. And you know, they're getting a little bit older and a little bit harder to move around. So this will be a perfect thing for them. Oh wait, I think I hear him coming.
All right, well, follow me.
I'm afraid. I don't want to come out here. I'm afraid.
You'll be fine.
What are you up to, Dave?
You'll like it. I'll have you guys stand right there at the corner. Okay, so I know you guys used to have a van, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And it no longer runs.
Not very well.
Well, it wasn't too long ago. I was actually in one of Tyler's videos with Hoovies Garage. He gave away 5 vehicles, a Secret Santa giveaway. And I chose this one so that I could give it to you guys. Kind of like a regifting.
Yeah, normally I'd be offended by a regift like that when I give you something and then you just, but
Yeah.
This is appropriate.
I have enough cars. I don't need another one. So I knew you guys, it's a good running van. It's in good shape. It's a 1994 and it's a conversion van. Yeah. So I know you guys could definitely use a nice vehicle.
Oh, yeah.
So here's the keys. Merry Christmas.
Oh,
Thank you very much, guys.
Go ahead and get in and see what you guys think. Start it up.
Yeah, try out those seats. This is like a conversion van with oak. It's very nice. Here, hop on in.
Yes, this is Mom's old van that I inherited.
Got comfortable seats.
This is cool.
And the heat and the AC works. All the power windows works.
Show them the mood lighting.
Oh yeah. There's a little switch that says center. Turn it on and look behind you. Turns on the lights there.
Oh, wow.
Disco.
Disco. So anyways, I thought you guys could use it. I definitely couldn't, so.
Thank you very, very much. This
Yep.
has been pretty awesome.
Now I know why the boys they had it up on the rack, and I said, "Wow, that's a nice looking van." And
You didn't know it was going to be yours, did you?
and I said, and they said, "What's the deal? Is it something they bought to fix up and stuff?" No, some guys.
All right, enjoy.
You feel that?
I feel it.
It's either my IBS kicking in or it's Christmas cheer.
Did you go to Taco Bell again?
No, I think it's Christmas cheer.
Christmas cheer.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, it's a good feeling. It
Yes.
definitely is. Don't do that. So before he has Christmas flagellants all over me, I'll go ahead and thank you guys for following along. I'm glad I could give that to them. I'm glad you could give that to me so I could give it to them. We both got a really good Christmas cheer out of that. That's what Christmas is all about, guys. So if you want to see more cool videos like this, make sure you hit the subscribe button. We got many more cool videos to come. Thanks for watching.